read the instructions first.
You do that, Dad.
Cozy Bethesda bonk and thonk. We'll come on with the bonk and thonk. There we go. Hello, everybody. Let me open up ye olde text pad again. Boom. There we go, ready to go. Why do I need to open it, though? Not like I'm gonna be dying today. That's the sound. That's the sound of confidence right there. It's just air escaping. Alright. I'm fairly convinced that last time I was playing in 60 hertz, which is gross. Also I took myself off VSync. I'm on fast VSync now, so should still get, you guys should not be getting, torn frames, but let me know if you see that. I'm gonna put on the good old FPS too. Look at that. Well over 120. Well in excess. G-Sync is, I'm pretty sure, off. Might want to turn it on and off again just to be sure, just to be certain. Yeah, rise up otherwise. I would expect nothing less. Does VSync mean no buffering or something? Sort of. Kind of. Buffering is more... Like when you see like triple buffering, that's more frame buffering. VSync does involve some amount of buffering, but... VSync basically means that your computer will only render the frames that are supposed to be seen on the monitor. So right now, Doom's engine is running at like 150 frames. It's only showing me 120 of them. But if VSync were on, it would only be rendering at 120. So this VSync off lets the engine render as many frames as it possibly can, and then your display will pick the ones that land at about the time it needs to refresh. VSync on will mean the computer only renders the frames that your display will show. What the shit? Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any frame tearing. I was experimenting with VSync because my capture was getting so strange. Essentially, even though I was cranking out millions of frames, so many, capture was only getting like only about 40 of them a second. It would just miss random frames. So I thought turning on VSync would make it more definite, like there are absolutely 120 frames here. Just grab every other one. Just grab every other frame, and then you'll have 60. But it didn't work. It just doesn't work that way. I don't know why. Tiger Actual, thank you for the cheer. Ow. God, it's so wild to me that they can get you in the back. Oh, that wasn't smart. Alright, I gotta play a video game now. And not run into posts. Yeah, but I put my monitor to 60 hertz at some point, and for some reason just, I don't know, everything looked weird the last time I was playing. I thought it was just me being bad, but I think it was I'm 100% sure, 99% sure, it was at 60 hertz instead of 120. Which is a crime to my gamer eyes. Disgusting. Horrific. Just awful. But we're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that. Oh, you were asking what fast means. Alright, so yes, fast VSync is similar. It's a setting in NVIDIA drivers. So VSync on, it only renders to the refresh rate. VSync off, it renders as many frames as it can. Fast is, it still renders as many frames as it can, but any frames that it renders in excess are just thrown away. Full VSync off means that whatever's in the frame buffer when it's time to show the display, that's what goes there. So the game engine is constantly writing frames to the frame buffer, and when your display is like, okay, it's time, it just grabs whatever's in the buffer. The problem is the engine writes frames top to bottom, like scans it in lines, fills in all the pixels over and over and over again. And if what's in the frame buffer is half of one frame because the engine didn't finish, it just grabs it and goes, and that's how you get frame tearing. And that's when frame buffering comes in. So what frame buffering does is it finishes a frame and it puts it in the buffer, and then it starts writing the next frame. And when the monitor's ready, it grabs the frame out of the buffer, and then the next frame goes up, but only if it's ready. And if the frame's not ready, it just throws it out and starts working on the next frame. Triple buffering means that there are 2 frames in hold, and it's only working on the 3rd one. So whatever you see if triple buffering is on is 3 frames behind. That helps you get more steady frame rates because it gives the engine more time to put a frame together, and it gives it more time to predict if it's not going to hit a frame on time. But it also increases lag because you're 3 frames behind. So it's triple buffering and VSync are interesting display options that all affect how your input is eventually translated into what you see on the screen. It also has pretty annoying implications for video capture. Which is the big thing that I'm annoyed about. That's my headache as a hugely professional world-class streamer, though, and nothing anyone else should have to worry about. You know, aside from times like this when I'm diagramming out technical problems live. I really hope this new monitor is just gonna cinch it all in the bud. I feel like I'm getting a lot of problems right now because I'm cloning outputs through Windows, which I'm sure for 1 is not good, and then for 2. One's cloned to a DisplayPort and the other one is to an HDMI out. And they're running at different refresh rates. Or no, wait, they're running at the same. That's right. My capture is actually grabbing 120 now. But even still, it still misses frames. I don't know why. I need VSync for mouse latency. Are there ways to mitigate? Not really. No. I mean, VSync is going to add a little bit of delay no matter what. Unless you're running at like 240 frames a second. The more FPS... Well, I guess that's something I can say. I don't know if you're running on a lower refresh rate than you can, but VSync delay matters less and less the more frames there are. So, if you get noticeable delay with VSync on, then you might... I assume you're playing at 60 hertz? Because if you're playing at 120, inputs coming 1 frame later is going to be pretty hard to notice, I would say. Just the run? Yeah, dude. I got 120 frames. Didn't shoot the bell. Ah, I'm sorry. I mean, that's not that's not my Doom gimmick, but I can make it mine if it means a lot to you. Ooh, Jay Panders, thank you for the resub. That was a weird throw. What were you going for with that one? You'll pass an Ultra Nightmare? Nah, come on. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm just saying that. That's actually not true. I'm just saying that. What kind of streamer would I be if I didn't have some rote expression of positivity, right? To have noticeable lag, you need to have a delay of 8 milliseconds at 144. I think I actually just ran the math on this. 8 milliseconds is 1 frame at 120. 144 is probably more like 7 or 6 milliseconds, but I would be really surprised if turning on VSync caused a noticeable amount of mouse input lag. That may be something else. That may be like some weird mouse drivers or something going on. Or some other issues inside of your drivers or your displays that are causing even more. Yeah, 8.33 repeating, of course. Cap your frame rate in video settings, stop the tearing. No! That's not the problem. Also, turning on VSync or even fast VSync stops the problem. Also, do you even see any tearing? I'm gonna guess you don't. So, you're like... You have provided technical advice about 3 issues that are not happening. Oh, you have a 60 hertz display. Alright. Yeah, that makes a little more sense then. Yeah. Oh, right. I need to chainsaw you. Anyway, I apologize for the snip. It's just... What happens over and over is that it's like if all you have is a hammer kind of thing. There are, not to say you were doing this, but it sure does feel like it sometimes. Every time I talk about any issue, people bring up the one thing that they just were playing with as the solution to the problem. I can't tell you how many people, when RTX Voice was out, any audio issue at all, RTX Voice would fix that. What? Like, yes, you're not the first person who has suggested frame limiting. I really don't think that's the issue. Absolutely not the issue. Do TVs in the UK have 60 hertz now? Are they all still 50? Yeah. 50 hertz. Anyway, I apologize. That's not what I meant, but that's fair. Okay. Well, Mike, then I hate to be an asshole about it. What did you mean? I also, a particular character flaw of mine is assuming too much about what people say and why, so... Why did it stop there? That's weird. Yeah. I have not tried merely being polite to the computer. That one's on me too. Hello, computer. How are you still alive, dude? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Sometimes, man, sometimes enemies in Doom Eternal, they just have like twice the health. Usually when you hit them, I guess I missed some of those grenades, but usually when you hit them with 3 grenades and a frag,
all the wickedness that
they just die.
produce,
I did not.
we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear.
Had to reinstall Windows to fix a problem that it didn't fix it. Well, if you do that, I mean, reinstalling Windows luckily eliminates a whole host of potential problems. So if you've done that and the problem's still there, it sure does narrow it down a lot. Yeah, Windows reinstall is it's not like it used to be. You don't need to reinstall Windows to solve every problem now. Also, System Restore is God's tool. Usually any problems that I would troubleshoot with a reformat and a reinstall, I can just system restore and troubleshoot that way. It's way faster and less destructive. You know what's also interesting? This is a little nuance that I picked up on a while ago. The armor in Doom is actually 100% functional. So the little marine dudes that are wearing armor, if your bullets hit armor pieces, they fly off, but the marines don't take damage from those shots. So the unarmored imps are way easier to kill with a shotgun because all the bullets just go right into them since they're fleshy. But the marines are way easier to kill with like explosions, because that damage is splash and it still hurts them even if they're wearing armor pieces. So like all that shit flew off. You usually have to hit him twice with a shotgun. Do you plan on getting an RTX 3K series? I mean, that's not up to me. I would love to get a 3080, but the universe has other plans right now. So that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Especially since if I do get a 3000 series, I'll probably get a 4K monitor. But moving up to 4K, holy moly, is that going to introduce even more frustrations in my streaming pipeline. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, odorless. I'm not super intense on it because I have a 2080 Ti right now. And with that amount of gas, I'll be fine for a while. Ribby B, thanks for the Prime sub. Hot take, they should have charged more money for the 3080. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, no matter what it costs, if a retailer or if a manufacturer sells out of anything, they should have charged more for it. God damn, I still got a weird frame judder there. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the monitor. I think this is just not a good monitor. It's really good if all you do is play games on it, but I actually have to multifunction a little bit, unfortunately. I think that's what's causing all my weird issues. What monitor did you order? I don't remember. I did some reading last night. I ordered it. It's a thing with a long string of numbers and letters after it. Charging more for, say, toilet paper because it ran out isn't really cool. That's market gouging. If it's a staple product, sure, yeah. That makes your monitor bad. Everything I was just saying. All of it. Everything I just said. Those things. Ow. Oh, I'll remember to shoot the bell this time. Wow, it actually does make a bell sound. I don't know that I've ever done that. There's a specific hit sound effect for the bell. That's when you know you're in flavor country. Oh. Supposed to make a wish? I wish that I won't die to a basic enemy this time. I guess arachnotrons are technically not basic, but still. Dying in the first stage is a... That's a yikes. That's a yikes for me, dog. Hey, Delome, thank you for the resub. Oh, wait a minute. Here with the 9,000 IQ secret armor. Ooh. Yeah, the headshot pop is so good. It's always like, it's pressurized. Missed. We got a 2070 Super. That should be okay for Cyberpunk, I think. It's tempting to think about Cyberpunk and like 4K, 120 hertz, RTX on. Very tempting to think about that, but that is the full power of the PC, technically. That's what we do it for. Oh, 2080 Super, gotcha. Okay, that's even better. Should be it. Yeah, there you are.
The cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
So you mentioned 10-bit color. Again, streaming. Streaming. I gotta worry about that shit. Can 10-bit color get picked up by any capture hardware? Can it get streamed to Twitch? Can you pass it through any capture hardware? Probably not. Ooh, the laundry's ready. Ruby Rose 2077. That's an awesome name. Hello. All right, here it comes. Personal best for the day. Can I beat this room? Can I do it? Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? I'm gonna guess by your name you've had a hell of a week. Quite a time to be a fan of that particular community. Yeah, I gotta pay close attention to Spiderbot. Have any celebration for 100 deaths? For me, playing Doom Eternal is a celebration unto itself, so it's hard to imagine. Why should I celebrate fulfilling my one purpose in this world? Come here! Ah! Got stuck. Oh, what's up, Arcane? That's a cool name. Fuck, where are you? There we go. Thank you, Dutchie. Oh. weird. Oh, oh no. There we go. Oh, that wasn't him. Where are you? Where are you? Where is this guy? I hear you. Oh, there you are. Little gurgle puss. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, yeah. Tried my first Cali weed tonight. It is very nice. Yeah. But sometimes I feel like some parts of California feel like the golden future we could be living in. Get weed and alcohol delivered to your door. Weather's not terrible. I guess air quality can be rough, but zero electric cars by 2035. Gives me a reason to like actually look forward to the future a little bit. Too expensive? Everyone says that. I never had a problem living here. I think truly what got me is that rent may be a little more expensive depending on where you live, but there's also a whole host of costs you just don't have. Like an electric, like a bill from AC. You never have to use air conditioning. Now, to be fair, it's getting hotter and hotter, so that's becoming a bit of a problem. We've had some heat waves this year that were just horrible. So who knows, man. Before there was a warm blanket wrapped around the planet. It was pretty great, but that may be changing. Damn it. I hate it when sometimes, like, grenades and other shots will hit, like, gibs. They'll hit, like little demon chunks still in the air. And then they just blow up instantly. It's pretty wild. Ah! Ugh! Hup! Give him the old flip! Oh, there's another Kako. Forgot about you. Shit. I live in Oklahoma where medical is legal and it's everywhere. Yeah, you can get a card online for $200 and a doctor's visit. Why don't they make it legal recreationally? People have to tiptoe there. It's just like, yeah, I mean, California was like that for the longest time too. And then, yeah, you would go to a doctor, you'd say, I can't sleep, or back pain, and they'd be like, okay. And then they'd give you a flyer about whatever symptom you said and then send you on your way. It was like $25. It became like, it was dumb. It was dumb. It's just, you know, there's still some old people out there that freak out that society's gonna fall apart the second anything happens. Living in this weird bubble, like, what, you don't think people are getting high all the time already? And yeah, they can still make it to their jobs. Just because you're that frail doesn't mean everyone is, sometimes. Yeah, it has the stigma of making people content with doing nothing. Which is, I don't know, I was expressing frustration about this before when politicians or elected leaders think it's their job to make decisions for their electorate instead of representing the will of their electorate. Now, that was mostly around, like,
The UAC.
I desperately don't want to make this a political thing, but okay, I'll keep it generic. So, in America at least, when COVID relief was being talked about, there was a particular party. Their talking point was they didn't want to pass more relief because they were worried that people would be getting paid more not working than if they were working. The implication is that if people got free government checks, that they would all of a sudden completely lose any will to work. Which is so condescending and so, like, disgustingly infantilizing of their electorate. Like, what? Oh, so you think it's your job to, like, be the parent for everyone you vote for? That now if I give you too much candy, you'll just eat it all? Like, fuck you. Ugh. Yeah, like... Anyway. Also, just the notion that on top of that even during a pandemic, people can't catch a break, ever, because they might get used to it. It's just disgusting. So sometimes when it's like, when people are like, well, we can't have people just smoking weed all day. It's like, okay, so first of all, I smoked weed before I came here. Second of all, you don't know what you're talking about. And third of all, who elected you my nanny? Like, you make policy. You're not here to guide me on a life path. Anyway, that's my rant out of my system. Sometimes I think it is just like, what can you get past? And I think that's where medical comes in, is like, some people are more okay with it helping the sick than some idiot teenagers just getting their rocks off, you know? Because that's how people think about it. The people I know that are potheads all try to mooch off me and can't support themselves, but they smoke constantly, so there's that. I mean, yeah. I guess my head goes to, like, that's not the pot's fault. The pot is merely a symptom, it's not the cause.
Nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel.
Ooh, Tyler X Rock, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much. I work for an elected board. Politicians, they think they all know what's best for you. Yeah. Sober librarian. It's
Indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
I think it's a mix of, like, somebody who runs for politics probably has to have a notion of that in their head already, otherwise they wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna run for politics, ever. Don't clip that. But I think it's more like, on some level you gotta feel like you know what's best for people. If you want to get into policy making, you gotta feel like you want to solve problems. You know?
She is, by all accounts, indestructible.
It's that same dynamic of, like, people who angle for management jobs because they want the, like, ego boost, or they think that they deserve to tell people what to do, are the exact people you probably want the least to be in a management position. So yeah, you have to be insane to want to govern people. I can appreciate getting fired up about an issue and wanting to actually work through the system to address that issue, but holy moly, that's all I gotta say about that, man. To be seen as a leader, you have to be prescriptive to a degree. That's a really good point, Sizer. I don't know that I've really thought about it that way. That you have to, like, yeah, you have to have convictions. You have to have, like, you have to be decisive. There are certain qualities that people want out of a leader, and yeah, I guess it's that mix. Same thing happening in Australia. COVID relief for unemployed people just went back below the poverty line. Getting real tough right now for people who want to work but can't find anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the problem is, I'm not a historian. Never mind. Not gonna get into it. I won't talk out of my ass for once. Yeah, it sucks. My dad worked his ass off his whole life, just stoned to the bone. Kind of guy that if he ever ended up between jobs, had panic attacks and hated himself the few times it briefly happened. Aww. Your dad sounds like a good guy. Mediocre potato. Thank you for the sub. You've always been one of my favorite internet people. Keep being you. Well, I am actually deeply, I'm deeply flattered that you called me an internet person. Thank you very much. Guys, this game is so much more fun to play on 120 frames per second. I'm pissed off. I'm actually annoyed. I, like, wasted an entire day playing this stupid game at 60 hertz and I didn't know. Let this be proof. Your eye can't see more than 24 frames a second anyway. It's all lies. Don't let Big Monitor lie to you anymore. I know the truth. How's everyone's weekends going? Pretty good. Pretty good. It's been good going, like, for lack of a better word, going back to normal a little bit. Excited to beat Doom and play some video games. More like pissed, arigato. Your guy was using a 144 hertz monitor for years on 60 FPS without realizing it. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad to hear that. Rogari, thank you for the prime. I feel for him. But yeah, I'm pretty convinced too that G-Sync stealth turned itself on again. But that's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine now. Hopefully the video feed isn't too stuttery for you guys. Hey, what's up, Calvrek? First date night since this started. It was nice. Aw. There's so many things. There's so many things that I think were so nourishing to us that we all thought we could go without. And then yeah, I guess to some degree it's nice to have the perspective now. Really appreciating all those small things. Truth care. Truth brings. Fun fact, your eyes don't see in frames. Your brain is what interprets the frames. It can interpret up to 1000 FPS. Yep, that's why 24 hertz appears to be video. It's all fucking horses galloping and heliotropes, my dude. You want me to blow your mind? Video games aren't real. Video games are just a series of pictures. That's it. That's all it is. We're just lucky because sometimes those pictures have big ol' anime chicks on them. Big titty anime girls. Bring on the girls! Come back. Hey. No, yeah. No, wait. We're on the librarians now, right? What's her name? I've been using the other Sparkle girl that I got in Genshin. Genshin Impact is way... Yeah, Lisa, I think? Genshin Impact is way too good to be free. It makes no sense. There's voice acting, there's cutscenes. There's like level design. Nothing about it should be free. I don't get why... Like, they could have charged 60 bucks, or maybe at least 30. 30 bucks for that. Yeah, there's actual gameplay. I mean, it's smart, right? Like, I think if Genshin Impact came out and cost 40 bucks and had gacha in it, people probably wouldn't care very much. They'd be like, oh, this game's pretty neat. But the fact that it's free and mobile, holy crap. Like, this, it's the future of gaming. Official, that's it, thank you. And to the anime namespace of just throwing a bunch of boggle tiles on the ground and seeing what comes out of it. Yeah, it is free to play. And it's not even like that. I played it for like 12 hours yesterday, and it felt like I was playing a really well-made single player game, AAA. Well, AA by today's standards maybe, but I've not tried it out on mobile, but I'm going to. I'm in it, man. The game is hard locked by resin. Yeah, I haven't hit any of the like walls yet, and every FTP's got them, right? So I'm kind of waiting. I want to see King Novik. It's been a while. Let's talk to our boy. When will we get a Senran Kagura game that has more realistic looking people? I guess that's just Subspace or whatever. The porno game that got crowdfunded and no one... What is it called? It's Subspace, right? I haven't played Hunt Showdown, no. I'm saving up Subverse, that's the one, yeah. We'll get it one of these days. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I've been saving up all my anime girl bits. That's a weird thing to say. All of my like little currencies to get anime girls so I can do it on stream. Not gonna be a good streamer unless I do pulls on stream. Plus that doubles your luck.
You know our laws.
November perfected. You start a new job tomorrow. Congratulations. You excited? You nervous? Oh, so you know you gotta hit the grocery store? Alright. I ordered delivery today. I got eggs and egg whites. And soda. But, we're in a bit of a Coke Zero drought.
It is their time to give penance. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. You are but one.
Oh. Thank you, Aro. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
No longer your people.
Did you watch The Boys? No, not really into it. I kind of dipped out of that show after the first 3 or 4 episodes. A little too try-hard for me. You have an experience with Star Citizen? No. I think I downloaded and installed it once, but I never really messed around with it. Yeah, the Squadron 42 got delayed. Who saw this one coming? No. No, Squadron 42. The game that's very real. Got Gary Oldman in it. And Mark Hamill. It's gonna be like so good, you guys. Oh, I killed him. All right. I mean, I'm down for another Wing Commander, which is exactly what that sounds like. He even got fucking Mark Hamill. Oh, I'm already dead. I did not know there was another one. Also, like, dead in 2 hits. You serious? I'm at 5 fucking health, man. That's a shitty place to use that. I kind of want to start over, but I'm not going to. How stupid. How utterly stupid. He might just kill me, yeah. What is going on? I think I'm just getting distracted too much. Just talking to chat, man. Just hanging out. I haven't died in the first or second stages in so long.
Against all the evil that hell
Alright.
can
This...
conquer.
Okay.
All the
I thought I could play it loose. I thought I could play it loose in the first couple of stages, but I can't.
we will send unto them.
I'm gonna be a little less interactive with chat when I'm shooting things.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Yeah, just warming up. It's just so annoying. The beginning of this game is so slow, comparatively speaking. Getting through this stupid boat takes forever. Getting through this first stage just takes a long time. Doesn't even feel like the same game until you get Dash. Oh, Dominate 5? Heading to bed? Alright, I hope you sleep well. Have a great week. Oh yeah, Borg Ninja. Sound design in this game is too good. It's too good. It's kind of why I always really like keeping the game loud. Yeah, they spawn in different spots. They totally do. Fuck. Deaths restart the campaign. On this mode, yes they do. Yes indeed. I am playing on Ultra Nightmare, which means you are not allowed to die throughout the entire campaign. You gotta beat the whole thing in one sitting. Well, I roll that back. You can step away and have your progress be saved as long as you are in between stages. That is the only time.
There are 2 health boosts remaining.
I'm gonna shoot them before they shoot you. Before? Before they shoot... Wait, hold on. Wait, okay, so hold on. I get shot, and then I shoot them. That's how that works, right? Because if not, I'm confused. What killed me? I popped my death rune on a stupid Hell Knight, just one that I just wasn't paying attention. He swatted me twice, and it activated the rune, and I was like, ugh. At that point, my heart wasn't in it, so... When did I kill a Cacodemon? Ooh, that was weird. It felt weird. It felt disheartening to die to something so simple so early. And it's like, if you can get through Cultist Base with the rune still on, it's a really cozy feeling. Not Fair Oak. Thank you Thank you for the sub, but also to, I guess, to White Rabbit for the gift. Also, White Rabbit, I feel like it's been a while. Hopefully you're doing okay. Swifty Whiskey, thank you for the raid. I thought there was some big hubbub about Twitch not telling you about raids under 5 anymore, but I see it, so maybe they're shutting that off? I hope not. And then Rogari, I think I may have thanked you already, but I'm thanking you again. There's different bell hit sounds. There's like a... Not only is there a bell hit sound, there are multiple bell hit sounds. It's software, what are you doing? Mega Bleeder, thank you for the prime. Oop. God! What's wrong with me? Back it up. They both nailed me at the same time. What the fuck? Alright, there we go. The armor is what makes it... God damn, what's going on today? The armor is what makes stunning into glory kill those dudes a little more difficult too, because you can hit them a couple times, but you're not sure... Sometimes you're not sure if you hit armor or demon skin. Whatever. You should try Doom, you should. This is a good game. Good people for... Or a good game for good people that like good games. Dude! I thought he was still attacking that other zombie. I'm just so off right now. Yeah. It's like, I could just focus on the game. What's the fun in that? What the hell? Everything's off. Everything's off right now. Game's haunted. Nobody told me this game was haunted. This game is super haunted. Might not be a Doom Knight. Yeah, maybe. God, fucking... God! What is happening? Haunted. Still haunted. Everything's haunted.
The cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
Like, every demon's shots are just super on point. Sometimes they miss. They're not missing at all today. That cursed or haunted? I'm pretty sure it's haunted. Yeah, I guess dinging the bell made the demons wake up. It's like Demon Souls, man. You rang the bell. Or, yeah, it's Dark. That was Dark Souls. Or Sekiro. Wait. Sekiro had the angry bell. Yeah. Oh, is Souls 2? Okay. I thought so. Didn't know if my gamer IQ was starting to slip. Laughable, right? Ha ha ha. Could you even imagine? Something so absurd. Where did he come from? Where did you come from? I think I used all my heavy ammo. Okay. Okay. Blood and Burn better be 60 FPS on PS5. I hope so. I really respect that mod maker, though. They were like, we're gonna wait and see what Bloodborne's like on PS5. And if it's not 60 FPS, then we'll release the tools. Like, I respect that. Shit! Oh, I was worried I wasn't gonna get there in time. And that he was gonna wake up and swipe me one more time, and then I'd be dead. Again. In this room. Oh. Oh, the embarrassment. The utter shame that I would have felt. The quintessential gamer's IQ drops, and that fucks up the bell curve and makes us all stupider. Actually, it would make you all smarter. So you gotta knock me off the curve. Yeah, if the top end drops off, then the whole curve shifts right. Pick, how you doing? Good to see you. Peak, excuse me. You told me that. Thank you for the sub. I mean, I got it right away, but I got there eventually. Oh, I didn't catch the end of Souls Boys yesterday. Did Jacob actually polish off all the DLC? It is astounding how good he is at that game. Hey, what's up, Hammy-Dan? Then again, Jacob's just generally good at games. Oh, he did. Okay. It's almost a little like... It's almost a little underwhelming because he's so good. Like, he was fighting Artorias and I was like, oh, here we go. Jacob's in for it. And then like 3 attempts later and he'd gotten him. Like, how the fuck? He just got the touch, I guess. Maybe it's like... I guess back then, we were all still kind of figuring out how to be good at Souls. And maybe Jacob came in at Sekiro and like learned all those skills. Learned how to be good right at the end. Yeah, no, he's... Also, Jacob is just phenomenal at games in general. Parry the final boss. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for Jacob. Just drop some sweet parries and win the game. Fuck! What was shooting me in the air like that? Ay! That thing's being so goddamn mean! Don't be mean to the Doomslayer. All he wants to do is murder all demons. I don't know why demons got a problem with that. Oh yeah, the cacodemon gulp. Gulp? Gotta take your medicine. The little bits of, there's like a lot of comedy baked into the audio of this game. That's one of the reasons I love it so much. And another way you can tell like it doesn't take itself mega seriously. Because there's like boing sound effects, there's slips, there's like ping pong sound effects sometimes, or pinball sound effects. It made Gwyn look like a casual. Ah, Peak, yeah, I've been playing Hades pretty steadily. I'm on my... I've cleared the game 5 times. So, I want to get that true ending, which people said was at 10 clears. Oh, ow, ow, ow! I have no reason to disbelieve that. Anyone else down here? Yes. Oh, it's a 10? Okay. I mean, I'm enjoying it so much I'll probably just pick it up and play it every now and then. Risk of Rain 2? It's pretty good. I mean, it's still in early access and it kind of feels like it. But, it's a solid co-op game. I need to get the boys back on Serious Sam 4, actually. Like, I'm running around and shooting things and screaming a lot. Any armor I didn't pick up? I don't think so. No. You've been obsessed with 14? Yeah? 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 Oh, it's fully released. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. What? The heck? Ooh! Oh! Good thing Doomslayer got them sticky fingers. Might as well, I guess. You. Snoozer, thank you for the prime.
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Oh, White Mage level 80? Nice. Finishing up Shadowbringer MSQ. Okay. With Max, you don't waste the XP. That makes sense. That's a good call. I thought about doing that at some point. I never did. Just job switching to scoop up free
The
experience.
center of this facility.
I'm gonna play a Huntress. I want to see a booty that's an absolute dumper. That's maybe the one downside of 14 is that it is not a horny game, and attempts to make it one are challenging.
She is, by all accounts, indestructible.
PC's too weak to play this game? That's a shame, Jedi Sandwich. My understanding is this game scales pretty well, but I would get that though. It's a fast game and it's meant to be played at super high FPS and yeah, I've seen it's fun to see the back and forth between the people who desperately want to be horny and the most pure Yoshi P who respectfully ask people to not be horny. You ever play Tribes? Oh yeah. Big time. Tribes was probably my favorite shooter in the golden era.
The portal is activated.
Tribes 2 specifically, but yeah. Battlefield 1942 had similar vibes, but man, Tribes was so good. Did you get the October Slayer outfit? Not yet. Which is another reason I'm kind of in on this right now. I might need to do some battle mode to get to that skin. Will 16 be the first Final Fantasy to have sex scenes and F-bombs? Maybe. I mean, Final Fantasy 7, it didn't have an F-bomb, but Barrett would say some grown-up things. The 2B bottoms give you moderately bigger booty. That's true. I guess, yeah, the androids in the Yorha Dark whatever it's called, Dark Eclipse campaign. There's a fair amount of dump truck going on there, but not a lot. Not a lot. What's the Android battery pack? What's up, Balzette? Good to see you. Oh. Still a stumbly man over here. Alright, that's why I gotta concentrate more, I guess. Shoot all the guns. What difficulty is this run? Ultra Nightmare. Like pretty much everything I play in this game right now. Still trying to get to where I can beat the game on Ultra Nightmare. Just finished from the kind of underwhelming D&D session. Yeah, they can't all be winners, sadly. Okay. Death Rune gotten. Hope you had a good weekend. You know what I did? I did. Got to talk to some old friends. Got to move forward with some stuff, mentally and logistically, I guess. Fell behind on YouTube stuff, but that, you know, whatever. Been trying to publish every day. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Whoops! Oh boy. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Whoa! Okay. I thought he was still alive. Oh, there was a toxic player making the situation worse. Eesh. That's never fun. Oh! I mean, you seldom die in early stages. Wouldn't it be better to get the death room as the second one? I mean, maybe. Then that just means that the gap in between the first and second rune, you have another functioning rune. But if I don't die in that gap, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, you're right, though. I'm kind of at the point where, like, if I lose the second rune, or if I lose that death rune before I get another rune, it's like, that's not a good sign. But I don't know. It's just the way that I'm trying not to overcomplicate it. Basically, just sort of thinking, whatever reason I die is the thing that I need to try to improve on, or I need to pick whatever maximizes my chances of survival. Well, this is an interesting part of this song I rarely hear. I don't think I've heard that section before. Maybe the fight's just over too fast most of the time. Damn. But yeah, you're entirely right. I mean, I have not like checked notes with any community. I've not read any guides. My goal was to just kind of figure out how to complete this game on Ultra Nightmare under my own steam, but I don't know. I don't know that there's a lot of virtue in that, really. It's like you either do it or you don't. Winning entirely under your own efforts is not more valuable. I watched a local soccer team on Twitch this weekend, which felt very 2020. A lot of things that this year have felt extremely 2020. Just all across the map. Journey or destination? You know what, Yondo? It's funny you put it in those terms, because I am very much a journey kind of guy. Which is weird, because me playing it on this difficulty is theoretically all about the destination. It is about finishing the thing under those terms. Yeah, Cyberpunk's next month? Yeah, rugged sense of individualism, you're right. I feel so rugged and individual. Alright, personal best for the day. Again. This is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to create a sense of tension and urgency. And the same shit basically happened. I don't know how a big angry demon with no eyes can sneak up on me like that. You'd think he'd be bonking into stuff. Oh, it's a PB, baby! How exciting. Bowsette Gone Wild, thank you very much for gifting a sub. Does killing creatures with different guns and abilities give different benefits? No. Sort of. No. Yes. Complicated is the answer to that. Guns? Some enemies have specific weaknesses to specific guns. Some do. But largely it's about what gun is best to just shoot the demon and kill it until it's dead. The benefits come with other status effects. So you can use your shoulder-mounted flame launcher to set demons on fire. That makes them drop armor. But if you kill a demon while it's on fire, it drops a whole grip of armor, like a whole batch of it at once. So I tend to play where if I'm going to go glory kill a demon, and my cooldown is up for my flamethrower, I'll set them on fire before I do the glory kill. Ah, shit. Just to make sure that I get armor out of it too. There are other like little tweaks you can unlock. Like if you kill a frozen enemy, they drop health. There's all little bits that you can sort of tweak to basically make a build that revolves around a strategy of using particular grenade types or particular guns.
Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full function.
That's one of the best parts about this game, is it really does kind of pitch you against your own desire to like collect or stack resources, because whether it's health, armor, or ammo, those are the big resources, obviously. You have a mechanic that lets you recoup those resources out of the monsters you're fighting, but each of them have a different mechanic and a different cooldown, and they all involve some amount of risk. So a lot of the times you're constantly making evaluated judgments about whether certain risks are worth it, because you need to recoup resources now, or put yourself in a better spot for the future, or just take the more safer path that may not give you the resources of the recovery that will help you in the future. So yeah, it's always thinking about what to do and how. Ooh, hold on, Doctor. A good chunk, if not all, of your attempts have been with chat hanging out, vibing to bangers, having weird, deep conversations. Can we say this eternal struggle, haha, is all about destination? If it were, you turn chat off and play the game, right? Merely by virtue of doing this with us, experience is weighted towards the journey. I think you're so right. You're 100% right. That is. So yeah, and to some degree, it's like I actually kind of like it taking forever. The whole reason that I wanted to start playing Ultra Nightmare in 2016 is because I just wanted to play the game more. And it's even more so with Eternal. I think the campaign is so good that it's really fun to have to learn each encounter and learn each map and come up with strategies on how to minimize risk. Like the whole process of trying to figure out how to get through the boom boom room in the next level. I feel like I'm in a good spot now, although the last couple of attempts would say otherwise. But that's a good aspect of, like, ow. Finding something, attacking the problem, and then developing a strategy. I'll be sad when you beat this and stop playing it. Well, I mean, DLC's coming out. And then there's always battle mode. How are these guys killing me now? Frick. Oh, because I'm looking at... I'm not staying focused. Like I said I would. It's so easy to think that some of those hits don't matter. It's like, well, it's just one SWAT in a hallway. But if I go into the next fight at 75 health and no armor,
There's a sentinel power core nearby.
only makes it more likely I'll get popped off there.
Path forward.
Fun Fusion. Thanks for the sub. This isn't a request or a suggestion. I was curious because thinking about it myself. You ever thought about going back and playing 11? I've thought about it occasionally, but when I remember the realities of playing Final Fantasy XI, that does not... Like, next to 14, I don't know why I would go back. 14 kind of is a superset of all the things I liked about 11. Stay focused, we can handle chat during the tough times, yeah. I don't think that, like, you guys very clearly don't need my constant curation and direction to keep chat pleasant. I, by and large, trust you guys to... Oh, a little demon gut down here. Trust you guys to not only behave yourselves, but talk about cool shit in the meantime. Yeah, Bradicus, you're right. I lucked out there. Sometimes I wonder how this year would have gone if chat were just nothing but, like, people who love spamming memes and told me I was a pretentious asshole anytime I go on one of my long-winded, hyper-intellectual thought patterns. Okay, so this area always gets a little fuzzy, like the dynamic resolution kicks in, and yeah, I can see it just barely dipping under 120, just a teeny bit. I was always curious about that. Oop. Like when you shoot his guns off, he just kind of stands there and he's like, God damn it! What do you want me to do now, you bastard? Come down here! Nope. How about I shoot your stupid head off, stupid? I'm here for the deep thoughts and random over-intellectualizations. I never thought that would be a part of me that would be like, for lack of a better term, like marketable in any way. So, weird to be on this end of it. But hey, man, that's what makes it such a good fit for Twitch, I guess. Kind of like daytime radio, you know. It just has to be mildly stimulating background noise. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, concentration time. Ow, shit. Fat fingers. I'm okay on shells, but I do wish I had... something to chainsaw. What the... My entire world was fire for a second there. I mean, I guess I am in hell. All right. Next game, hell should freeze over. I mean, you do go to a freezy place after this, and it is pretty hellified. Man, it's wild to think in retrospect exactly how like surgical id Software targeted their level design. Because in stage 1, it's hell on earth, you know, big Doom 2 reference. Stage 2, you go to some mystical fantasy planet, and hell, right away. Stage 3, you go to Ice World. It's just like, in the first 3 stages, they give you 4 wildly different looking environments. Because that was one of the criticisms of 2016. It's like, well, there's really only 2 environments. You know, you're on Mars, you're in hell. You're on Mars, you're in hell. Vega Core was a little different, but nobody really remembers that. Oh, you didn't like Doom 3, Ruby? No, not a lot of people did. I was and still am into it. I think it's a great game, but it's different. It's a different kind of Doom. I feel like there's a lot of things about Doom you can hone in on as being a Doom experience. Doom 3 was kind of leaning into that notion of playing Doom for the first time and like really creeping through all the corridors and being scared when you heard a demon around the corner. Whereas 2016 is very much more into the double kick metal shotgun blasting kind of vibe of Doom. I think they were still both good Doom games, but Doom 3's graphics did age very weirdly. I agree with that. If you have a texture pack, does wonders for Doom 3. It's weird because there's some parts of Doom 3 that age super well because the math is just on point. And you know, it's Carmack, of course it is. It's Doom 3 canon. Not to this canon of Doom, no. Ooh. First game with bit mapping. I've never heard that used as a verb, so I'm not sure. Doom 3's big thing was like full, real dynamic lighting and shadows. Oh, if I did my own version of hard netting. Yeah, that would probably be fun. I thought about... people have asked to like bring it back to the podcast I'm doing now. I don't know. It's fun, but like... I think we also want to keep it pretty loose. Maybe not get so much into the recurring bits or the named stuff. Who knows, man? We're just taking a loosey-goosey. Hey. Oh wow, I got him. It's kind of weird to figure out the actual range of the flame belch. It's longer than it looks. When do we get an executive produced... Bugs, I think your predictive text ran away from me on that one. You might want to... Waiting for Bruce Reeds to return? Oh, it has. I've done that in the podcast plenty of times. I don't remember when, but yeah. If I ever find an exceptionally internet thing, I save it off and make Bruce read it. Like I can make him do anything. I ask him to, and since Bruce is a bro, he always does. Also, Bruce is just good at talking. Bruce is very good at talking. He's very good at yelling. Bruce has full master of his mouth hole. Except for the burping thing. If Bruce could burp, he would be a mouth master. Yeah, W Do It. Me, Bruce, and Kryken do a podcast every other week called Talk to the Internet. Where we talk to the internet. I guess things decompose in hell. I feel like these demons have been here for a very long time. Oh, there's no feeling, like, that checks out with the lore. They have, in fact, been here. Alright, I'm not gonna get hit by this tentacle. Because I'm paying attention and I know that it's there. Alright. How am I just now finding out about this? That's been the interesting and difficult thing is, like, there are people who are interested in what we do, but we just don't have a good way of informing anyone, you know? It's not like there's a nexus of information that people can check. When you put up like one 10-minute edited video a day, and everyone that watches you sees that, or most people rather, you can be reasonably assured if you put something in that video, people are going to hear about it. But you know what? I can mention something on like in the middle of a 20-hour stream. That's only going to get to so many people, you know. So yeah, communication has been an interesting challenge. You can put up a tweet, but people have lives. Can we make a panel here on Twitch for it? I guess that might grab some people. I might, maybe. I've resigned myself to, like, there just isn't a way, and that's fine. You know, you talk about it when you can. Lean on word of mouth a little bit. Should play the Doom 3 VR mod. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Doom 3 counts as a spooky game, doesn't it? Probably more than Eternal, and I'm technically telling myself this counts as a spooky game, so... You could also put it in your newsletter? I do. I mean, it's kind of buried in there, but yeah. I mean, I consider anyone that reads the newsletter is probably as... To use producer... Or... I guess this is more... Yeah, this is production talk. Probably the most engaged Lawrence fan you could find. Somebody who's willing to read a dry 3-page newsletter. Can invest more and plug it on IG. What, Instagram? Like buy ads? I need to do the...
Life signal is nearby.
The real Los Angeles game is to buy a billboard. I got good takes? Well, thank you. I mean, regardless of their quality, really, if anyone's willing to read an email, that by itself already means you're like pretty deep in the engagement funnel, to use a term that I hope I never hear again. Or it's the acquisition funnel. That's what it is. Dandy Boy TV, thank you for the Prime sub.
The extraction point has been identified.
Yeah, the engagement hole.
Mark its location on your HUD.
You're swirling and smearing on down the engagement hole. Grump Master General, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Engagement tunnel, yeah. All right, this is a fight. I haven't died here in a while, and I'm not going to today. But I'm not going to look at chat while I'm in it. I'm instead going to shoot the demons. Like that one. I like how they put that one pillar there, specifically so you couldn't just rise up and nail that Arachnotron. Fuck. I just wanted to get that shit. Fuck it, I'll just get this early. Fuck, man. Shit, where's my dash? Did I use my death rune? I can't tell. It did not. Okay. It probably should have, but it didn't. This is not going well, you guys. Somehow I'm pleased to announce that I've ruined it all again. Yeah, man, before you get that dash upgrade, it takes forever. Okay, there we go. He's not dead! What the hell, man? That's the other thing I think that gets me a lot, is assuming that I know exactly how much health. This is fucking me up right now. Holy shit. Just ate a whole line of shots from a Cacodemon, just neat. Hit. Fuck, man. I'm getting disheartened now. I don't know why. Fuck. A dead body on a spike that I thought was an enemy. God. How dumb. Yeah, I almost knocked my phone off the desk again. Yeah, it's too many frames, you're right. I thought I could handle this many frames. Clearly I was wrong. See? See? There's a teachable moment. If I didn't get the death rune, it would be over. So at least this way I can go on to level 3. Even though I don't have a safety net. Yeah, let me drink some water. Drink some water. How far have I gotten tonight? This. Cultist base. Bleh. That's okay. I'll just beat Cultist base, and then I'll beat the rest of the game, and it won't be a problem. And possibly Aaron. Thanks for the sub.
Sentinel energy levels rising. Re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
Got one more beer to drink, and I'm off to bed. Have to wake up early tomorrow for work.
Your equipment launcher has been completed.
Trying to cram in as many beers as possible before work starts again.
You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
Ooh, Obsidian's working on the Outer World sequel? That makes sense. Can you get the Death Rune again? You cannot. You get one, and that's it. For the whole run. Yeah, it was pretty clear it was meant to be a franchise, so... Glad that Obsidian is making more video games. Oh, I'm glad to hear that kicky flips. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Fuck. Damn. Even that wasn't, like, very clean. I'm just taking all sorts of hits. I don't know why. Brother was gonna get me Outer Worlds for Christmas, and he never did. Aw. That's not a very good bro move. Just discovered RPCS3. Crazy how far our video game emulation has come. Yeah, I guess. I mean, PS3 did come out, what, 15 years ago? 14 years? So, it's about time. But, yeah. It makes sense, though. The PS3 was like orders of magnitude more different than any other computer, so... I did not think the PS3 was going to be emulatable for a long time. And I feel fairly confident in saying this has been a long time. Alright. Cultist base. Here we go. Why wouldn't it be emulatable? Just how fucking weird of a console it was. All them cores running at different frequencies. In a like architecture that wasn't even really like a PC at the time. I mean, it was a PC obviously, but
Is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
yeah, the cell processor can destroy the world. Gotta be careful. All that power.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
Who needs Blood Punch? Am I right? I'd just rather it not come out at all.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
Every time I try to do a Blood Punch and it actually works, I'm like, boo. No. That's not what I want from this video game. And then when I do a Blood Punch and it just doesn't do anything, then I'm like, there it is. Now that's Doom. That's fun. Blood Punch is so cursed, man. I don't understand why that one thing. The game is haunted. Blood Punch is cursed. Damn it. Shit! God, that AoE is so big! A big boy with a big AoE. Hey, what? Oi. Oi. What is this? Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Blaster Soldier. Huh. That'd be fun if the helmet were of the skin of whatever you were wearing that time. They're not all stacked up close to each other that time. What the hell's that all about? I need an ammo, never mind. Should be a skin of Doom guy in the Sentinel armor? There is. That exists, and it's in the game. Alright, well, I guess I'm more thinking about the, oh, I see what you mean. Never mind. No. So there's like gladiatorial outfit of him when he was fighting in the arenas or whatever, but yeah. There's not a full-on, like, plate mail Knight Sentinel outfit. I think that's probably what you meant. Which would be very cool, and they should totally do that. No! Oh, I tried to show off. I just tried to get a glory kill I hadn't gotten before. It was a bad idea. Bad. I'm fine, though. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. It's never a good idea. God damn it. Woo! What the fuck is going on? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. God. Just shoot the demons. Could you go with Ultra Nightmare is? Sure, it's actually really simple. It is a mode in Doom where you have to beat the entire game without dying. The entire game. That's it. If you die, it deletes your save and you gotta start over. So, I'm trying not to die. That's it. There is one, and only one, way to die. Oh yeah, it's also on the hardest difficulty. Thank you. I forget about that. So, Nightmare is the hardest difficulty in Doom. In Doom Eternal, it's fantastically difficult. And Ultra Nightmare is just playing on Nightmare, except no checkpoints. The only time you can stop is if you successfully complete a stage, save and quit. Or there is a particular rune you can get that allows you to die one time. So technically you can die once if you use that rune. Shit. That is the only way. This room can be scary. Because the dude can just blind fire at you around this corner and hit you. Like when you just peek out. I think that got him. Alright. Shit. I'm not gonna get him in time. Ugh! What the fuck? He's still not dead. There. I think there's one more? No, that might have been it. Okay. Another rocket launcher. This one, I mean, all of the guns have skins on them, so they all look pretty wacky. This one in particular. This is my clown gun. Hey, Just Droopy. Just looking for good vibes and you provide it. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna be real, it's not hard to exude good vibes when I'm in my element. Which is playing sick games and hanging out with big gamers. Gotta do that super quick to reset the heavy rifle like they do in speedruns. It doesn't reset it. You're just switching away so that while the heavy rifle shot's on cooldown, you can use other stuff. Yeah, I'm not super on board with all my big gun rotations. But I do agree that I could probably stand to improve a bit in running DPS rotations on boss or on enemies as soon as I possibly can to get rid of them as soon as I possibly can. So like for this fucker, like having the grenade out early, he didn't stagger. He didn't stagger on the frag and he didn't stagger on the rocket, and I don't know why. Ay, whatever. Ugh. Shit! You motherfucker. He's not dead. There we go. Fuck. Bolts aren't gonna get there in time. I am in trouble. I am in big trouble right now. I mean, I guess there's still this. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna wait until they come over here. Unless this dude gets me with AoE shots from all the way down the hallway. Okay. Holy crap. I'm amazed at how much I can try and lock off these encounters and still somehow the game finds a way to make it troublesome. Make it scary. God. Alright. Time to go to my secret little hideaway. Yeah, way too close. Still not dead. So everything's fine. Look at that. Full health, full armor. What could possibly go wrong? The answer is nothing. Nothing can go wrong. Gave you a metal Reinhardt hammer pin at last RTX Sydney at a podcast you did in a bar. Don't know why I mentioned it, then say hi, love the stream. Oh! Well, hello. Thank you for your gift. Yes, Ryan was a character that I tried my best to learn.
One less horror in the world.
Fun Fusion, thank you for the cheer. Yeah, I've still got that. I think I keep it in my travel bag, but I haven't had to use my travel bag in a while. Give you a couple guesses why. Oh shoot, I think I should... No, that's fine. I get one before the next encounter. Okay. Yeah. I'm in witness protection. If South Korea learns where I am, they're gonna take me out. They know that I'm too good at games. They know. They can't have me out there, free agent, throwing off everything, making the whole system upended. You're in South Korea right now? Could you tell them to get off my back, please? I'm just here trying to be good at games, and they're getting freaked out by me.
The beast tries to be to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
Oops, that was the wrong gun. Never got up here before. Fuck! God. I don't like this. I'm in the middle of too much shit, yeah. There's a whiplash just waiting there for me. There's a mancubus I haven't even touched yet. This asshole. Okay. Need to chainsaw something. He'll do. Damn it. I missed. Shit. Ugh, okay. Didn't get the good part of the song either. Gotta wait for it. Ah, well. Ah, well. Ooh, Art Griff, thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Times have been pretty good. Times have been pretty alright. Alright, definitely get the fuel. Don't you... Ooh, not yet! Not yet. Now I can get it. Alright. Well, that's... That is one, sadly, the lesser of the two big skill checks in this level. Where did the Am Lawrence image come from? I don't remember. That was pretty early in the Funhouse days. Somebody made the Dolan edit of me wearing my Los Santos shirt. And I was like, oh, that's me. That's me, alright. So, unfortunately, I can't remember who specifically made that edit, but it's fantastic.
Your salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed.
Yeah, spirits. It is low runts. That is for sure. But I mean, when I look at that, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Where's that image from? The smug? I don't remember. I think it's just, I just Google image searched myself. And when I was really early on Twitch, I just grabbed some faces and made them into emotes.
Your place in the new world.
Yeah. Is this Daeg Nelox? Daeg Nelox? Wait, Nelox is the first one you kill, I think. I can't remember their names.
From your past, the priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
Whatever, they're all bitches. They're nothing but bitches. That's their problem. They're just bitches. That's why you squeeze their heads off and then throw coins on them. Okay. What's from the comment show? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, boom boom tactics. Boom boom tactics in the boom boom room. Get the fuel. Chainsaw the first... I think I need to chainsaw the first Mancubus and then freeze bomb the second. The trick is like... Or maybe freeze and then chainsaw the first one? And then just use rocket launcher on the second? Because like what's got me in the past is getting close enough to chainsaw and having the clearance to. Can you chainsaw a frozen enemy? Shit. Oops! Well, let's do that. Alright, hold on. Caps. And then I hit tab. Oh my god. Oh my god! Just don't control all! How hard is this? Alright, well, that didn't work. Oh, locked. That emote is a meaningless meme.
Attention, all mortally challenged.
There really is no interesting story behind it.
Inside the facility.
Or rather, if somebody else wants to tell the story, I will let them, but... Oh, fuck. Ooh, that was another shield man. Fuck! I can't chainsaw. I cannot. Also, I need it. Get this other one. There we go. Fuck you. I just realized these guys Naruto run. Fuck. Alright. got 3 fuel, and I'm feeling fine. I'm gonna... Where are the fat boys? There's one. Okay. Okay, you can chainsaw a frozen demon. Good to know. Ugh, okay. I'm not dead. That's not the only thing that matters right now. Not being dead. Where did all those imps go? Ugh. Okay, so at this point, I'm basically where I would be any other run. Which is I'm down the death rune, but at least I'm past this stupid room. Christ. Ooh-wee. Okay. Hup. May I link a funny Doom-related meme? Yes, you may. In fact. Not only can you, but I encourage you to. Yeah, it is indeed meme time. Is everyone ready for meme time? Yep, more Doom Eternal, already. I don't know, I've just been really enjoying playing it lately. Today's my... Wait, hold on. Today's my birthday. Brother gave me Cyberpunk 2077 money. Best birthday ever. Lost my job due to the pandemic. Was unsure if I was going to be able to play it. Ah! Good looking out from your bro. That's fantastic. Ooh! Bros supporting bros. Love to see it. Zenith Amphora, hello. Love watching your streams in archive. Never get the chance to be live. Unfortunately, my internet is not good enough to watch streams, even at 360p. So have to catch this as a VOD later. Stay chill. This is the run. Well, thank you, Xena. And I apologize if you're living under bad internet conditions. There will come a day you'll be in a place where the internet flows freely and completely. Jesus. There it is. That might be one of my favorites. Just crams his own arm in his head. I mean, that one's pretty good too. So there's basically no matter which arm it is, he can kill you with it. You want to come down here? Come down here and be with the rest of the party? Hold on 1 second. What's your birthday as well? Oh! That's Tatsu. Congratulations. Congratulations on being born. Yeah, we're entering Valentine's Day territory a little bit. Like, I guess it's more like late October, early November. It's like, we know what your parents were doing on the most romantic of days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks for the nut, Dad. That's about all you did, but thank you for that. How's the Ultra Nightmare run? I mean, it's feeling good just because I changed some of my display settings, so the frame rates are buttery, the game is responsive. So I'm having fun, having a good time. Not playing my best. Getting caught by these demons. They're catching me. got to the good part of it. Can you die in this section? I've never tested it because it would be very difficult to find out. You'd have to just sit here for like minutes while you let everyone hammer at you, so... Yeah, maybe... I've always been curious about that. Like, if you die when you're playing as Steve, is the game over? I don't know. Yes, remember there's an extra room to chain enemies after you got the shotgun last stream. Yes, there is, you're right. I will remember that. Right after I murder Steve. Yeah, the good old American belly. Heck is that skin? Oh, on the SSG? It's pure class. That's what it is. Yeah, I'll see you chain tentacles. Yeah, I learned a lot last time. Digging the music? Oh, this game has such good music. Pretty sure there's something bad in this one. Oh. Okay. Fuck. This one might have the whiplash in it? Wait, Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Ooh! Shit. Ah! God damn it. I don't wanna fuck around with a whiplash. Revenants, whatever. You guys are mean, but not that mean. Happy coming out day. Hey, happy every day, I guess. Was it Indigenous Peoples Day in Canada? Yeah, you guys don't celebrate some kind of narrative where you're actually the good guys? No, we gave them corn, it's fine. They're cool with it. They want us here. That's my favorite part about Thanksgiving. I believe there's hope Blizzard could escape from the ever-tightening grip of Activision like Bungie. Mojo, I don't think Activision has anything to do with what's going on at Blizzard. Everyone wants Activision to be the bad guy. Maybe it's possible Blizzard just sucks. You ever consider that? Maybe there's nothing worth saving. Maybe all the good developers left, and anyone that's left is just riding on the long bleed out of World of Warcraft subs. That's kind of my vibe on it. Blizzard doesn't have to make games anymore, so they stopped. I mean, they made Overwatch. Overwatch was good. Overwatch is very good. But man, they just can't ship anything. They can't ship a damn thing. They haven't shipped fucking Diablo Immortal. I'll always go back to that. It's a fucking mobile game, man. Where is it? It doesn't even, like, just get it out. Release something.
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please
I don't know. It just like that plus a million other things kind of tell me they just don't they don't care to ship games anymore. They want to, and I don't know. I do get big Valve vibes, yeah. Just we want to sit in a room with a dry erase board and come up with game ideas all day. But actually making them, no thank you. That takes too much work. And it does. And it does. That's the, like, to me, I'm like, I can't really hate that much, because making games fucking sucks. What, are you gonna, like, give away years of your life to make a game that nerds are just gonna tell you you're an asshole for making? That's just me, though. Like, I wonder if, like, if Valve were owned by any publisher, because people would be blaming that publisher for Valve not doing most things most of the time, but nah, Valve's just sitting on their butt. Yeah, Blizzard has a launcher, that's true. Valve had Steam while Blizzard doesn't. Blizzard had World of Warcraft. Like, once a company gets just like a real fat bankroll for a service that's like figured out, they don't have to keep making games. And I wouldn't. What's really strange to me is CD Projekt has good old games. I don't know how well it does, but I would think by now, after how well Witcher 3 sold and the fact that they own a platform of good old games, that they'd be kind of getting that too. But they're out there making Cyberpunk, so I guess we'll see. I'll play Overwatch because it's the only competitive game I have left. My Steam was hacked back for my CSGO. Oh, my Steam was hacked for my CSGO. I got it back with a VAC ban. Overwatch is what I turned to. Wait a minute. Oh, somebody hacked your account to cheat, and when you got your account back, it had a ban on it. Understood. Man. Yeah, I can see why. I'd be bitter. Hopefully you're pretty good at Overwatch now. Huh? Not looking on the sunny side, maybe? As someone that works 12 hours an hour, mobile gaming is a huge part of my day. Oh, 12 hours a day. I've been waiting for Diablo Immortal so long. It was supposed to release at the start of this year, but I just lost all hope in Blizzard at this point. Yeah, to me that's more telling than anything else. How can Blizzard not ship a mobile port of Diablo when the game's, like, at least gameplay-wise, kind of already there, right? They had a playable demo in 2018. Ow. You can set Lost Souls on fire. Excellent. Figuring out microtransactions for 3 years? Maybe more like 2, but still. Oh, thank you, Risky Pliskin. Getting PS5 on launch day? Not yet. Did not snag a pre-order. Then again, I really want a digital one, and those are even harder to find. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oops. Shucks. There's a period in its tentacle swatting animation where I don't think you can chainsaw it, or it doesn't count, which is really weird and kind of stupid. I don't know. Chainsawing is hit and miss too, literally. Conspiracy theory. Oh! Ugh. Fuck. They were 100% prepared to ship a super half-assed Diablo mobile clone, then Knockback pushed it back into development. Honestly, don't give them that much credit, though. Maybe? Yeah, it's possible. I know that developers do react to sentiment, and I just... That's only the... Yeah, I guess if they're making enough money, it's possible. I don't know. Who can say, man? There's a cacodemon around here somewhere that really sucks. There we go. Now he's only sucking D's nuts. Fuck. Oh, right. Oh, more shells around here, right? Yeah. Did Steph... Hold on. Steph did have to deal with any of the shit Blizzard got when they announced Diablo Immortal? Oh, yes, yes. She was working on Diablo when that happened. So, that was a really fun BlizzCon. All 3 of those kills counted? What the fuck? What do you mean? It's anything you kill while you're meat hooking. Yeah, and then there's this little cubby over here. That just goes right back down there. Didn't get to watch a lot today, but I just wanted to say good night. Oh, good night, Dr. Walrus. Thanks for dropping in. Hopefully you have a good night as well. Whoop. Thought it was just the hook? Oh, no, no, no. It's things you kill while you're hooking. Oh, so you were just waiting to, like, hook over and over until you killed something? Yeah. I can see how that would take a while. I can see. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you went through that. That sucks. Lou John B. Thank you for the Prime sub. And the love. Oh, it's so much armor. Man, the survival tools you eventually get are so good. It just makes the beginning of the game so on the edge of a knife. Actually, I take that back, man. The game ramps up pretty steadily. You're pretty much always in danger of dying. Almost glad I can't find a PS5. Would be a $600 Canadian copy of Demon's Souls for me. Yeah, that's kind of what a PS5 is for me right now. Miles Morales looks cool. My expectations are fairly low. I guess Ratchet & Clank looks neat. What did happen to Overwatch 2? They just announced it way too early. I was at that BlizzCon because Stephanie was working it. And I played the Overwatch 2 demo, and it was not... There was nothing special about it. It was like a... If I played that, and I would have guessed it was a preview of the next big, like, event patch for Overwatch. Because that's all it felt like. They had a demo, but it wasn't like... It was Overwatch 1. Yeah, you forgot about Overwatch 2, huh? No, it was... Based on what I played, I'm like, I think I see what you're going for, but it's not here at all. Like, none of it's been made. And what was there just wasn't super impressive either. So it was just way too early. I don't know why they announced it that year. Especially since they had Diablo 4 announced that year. That was like the big pop. Although I guess, like, they don't have a BlizzCon this year, so... They keep forcing Overwatch League. They have to. They invested all this money into it. Sunk costs, my man. At least that's what I think Overwatch League is probably dealing with. That'd be my guess. Hopefully the esports money men told them that they were going to be making billions of dollars a year with Overwatch League, so they invested into that so much. God damn it. I have worked on reporting with them, can confirm it was all cost profit. You mean Overwatch League? Shit! Don't go behind that wall, you ass! Oh, fuck. Whew. Ah, okay.
The priest has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
Oh, welcome back, Daedalus Muse. It's been a long time. Yeah, we were all waiting. But now that you're here, we can begin. No, thank you. Thank you for coming. Good to see you again. I feel like it's been forever. Cooldown on that dash can be a little weird sometimes. Yeah, no, they're not. From Software's next thing is Elden Ring, remember? Also, I'm pretty sure Bloodborne is a Sony property, which would still be cool. The biggest point of dev run e-leagues is to raise the chances of fans of teams spending money on microtransactions. That is not true. The biggest point of esports leagues is to get into big dollar sponsor deals. If you make a league and then MasterCard or Toyota, like, it lets you land those big premier, like, world-class brands. I think Coca-Cola was sponsoring the Overwatch League. That's where the money comes from. Not like people getting really excited about a new skin for Diva. That's some money, but no way. It's sports advertising money. That's 100% what it... Yeah, State Farm. Yes. Those checks are orders of magnitude bigger than whatever you squeeze out of a new skin. I'm sorry, I shouldn't speak so definitively. I don't mean to sound like I'm putting anyone on blast or calling anyone out, but... yeah, Geico. Yeah. So I apologize. I do that nerd thing of like, incorrect, false! And I gotta tone that back. One of those moments where you figure out how you sound just a little too late. He's right there. Lock onto him. Or don't. Who needs it, huh? Maybe he's too far away. You just basically blow all the skin off of these guys. They're just exposed meat and bone. Ugh. Yeah. Actually... Yeah. I am actually... I'm sorry.
The Hell Priest's position is stable now, and his guardian is somewhere in the facility ahead.
My brother's 45 years old and still hasn't figured out how to modulate the nerd voice. Yeah, some people never get there. Gotta call it a night, Tenacious Agent B. Alright. Well, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Oh. Hello. Hello there. Sharing knowledge is different than correcting. Yeah. Yeah. Some people correct and defend themselves under the guise of sharing knowledge. There's right and wrong ways to do it. I have a problem with actually. How do I curb this affliction? It's a good, like, if you can. What worked for me is to, well, what I say, I speak like I speak like I'm cured, and I clearly just did it. Don't say or actually, just answer. I say neither, actually, per my last. Ask yourself if anyone actually wants the answer to what you're about to say. And don't lie to yourself and tell yourself that people just want to know it because you have to tell it to them. That's, I think, where people get into trouble. Just because there's information in your brain doesn't mean anybody wants it or asks for it. So if you can in your own mind kind of be like, in this moment, would anyone actually want this information, or would it change anything? And if you can't honestly say that the information matters, then just don't say it. It can be difficult to be around incorrectness, especially if you think you know something better. Here's what's... Is the correction important for the conversation, or is it important to you? Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I think most people actually, because it makes them uncomfortable to be around things that they perceive to be incorrect. The biggest thing to embrace is, whenever you want to actually, you may not be right either. So in the situation I just actually'd, I could also be wrong. And it's important for me to embrace that. I'm pretty sure, like, I reported on esports. I'm not trying to back up my actually right now, just more like, I did a lot of esports reporting for a long time, and that involved, like, looking over the numbers and the money and where it was coming from, where it was going. So, I'm pretty confident in this context that I have something of a grip on that, but maybe I don't. You know, I never ran financing for the Overwatch League, so what do I know? So I think to some degree, another part of it too is even at a core level, embracing that the things you think you know them just as well as anyone else does, unless you're like a doctor or you're an expert in that field. I think a lot of the times when people actually, they're just actuallying with their own kind of thoughts too. And those aren't any more or less valid than another person's thoughts, so that's important to keep in mind sometimes. I think that helps that helps kind of philosophically with the actuallying, if you can really completely embrace that you're not... I hate to say it this way, but this is where I came from, so that's why I say it like this. Like, if you can really embrace it, you're just not right about everything, even the things you think you're right about, because everyone thinks they're right about everything. So it's like, what makes actuallying really annoying is you butt in with this information that often isn't solicited. That's what makes it an actually, because you're interrupting with information that you think is correct, but the other person thought that what they said was correct. That's why they said it. So, just because somebody else said a thing doesn't automatically entitle you to get in your opinion on it, you know? That's not really what, that's not what conversation is. I mean, kind of it is, but... Hit him with the I heard differently. Okay. Yeah, see, as long as you... I mean, don't do it as just a tactic, because people catch on to that too, and it's equally shitty. If you, like, use certain phrases to excuse the fact that you're being an asshole, which is that, like... People do that on the internet all the time. They think if they just say a phrase that it excuses them. Like, I'm only asking questions. I'm genuinely curious. These are the things people say when they're neither just asking questions nor genuinely curious. They just think that if I say the magic word that it's not rude. It is, by the way. So don't get into that habit. Don't think that there's like a key phrase you can just say and then it doesn't matter anymore. But if you can practice like saying, oh, I thought this, or here's what I heard, or my understanding was like this, then it automatically puts it in a little more of a subjective state. And the other thing too is, this is what's really going to get you. If you say that and you mean it, then you kind of have to acknowledge that, you know, maybe you aren't right about it, and then it really makes you question, well, why did I bring it up in the first place? And then the whole thing unravels. So yeah. Plus, sometimes there's a lot to be said for even knowing something and not bringing it up. Because what's to be gained? Sometimes it's important to ask that. What's to be gained? Because if all you're doing is correcting something about knowledge they didn't really care about in the first place and making them feel a little annoyed, all you've done is make them feel a little annoyed. And there's enough to be annoyed about. Methods. I try to, I don't know, I spent so much of my life trying to think my way out of these negative behavior patterns. So this may sound a little condescending, but if I can help anyone else shortcut that process, I would love to. So that's why I kind of enjoy diving in on moments like this and diagramming them out. Plus, it helps me reinforce positive behavior patterns for myself as well. So. Hey, Don Flamenco. Big fan of your boxing career. This part of this song is so crazy. Demons losing their damn minds. Oop. Oh, it just came back. All right. Not a good place to chainsaw. Ah, that's alright. Sure. Oh. A download was running so you can watch now? Okay, alright. I remember those days, having to choose to download or do anything on the internet. Scheduled download utilities were a lifesaver. Extra game time, baby. I know, I think, for me at least, and this is still something I work on because I just have certain baked-in ways my brain works. But once I truly embraced that in a conversation, what I say is at every moment equally as valid as anyone else. Once I really embraced that, my communication patterns changed a lot. And I still struggle with, like, my brain, like everyone's brain, I think, mine especially, but to some degree I think everyone's, kind of defaults to this thing I think is the right thing because it's coming out of my brain. That's just how it is. But yeah, really embracing that your brain is not your friend, and sometimes your brain sets you up to fail. You gotta stop trusting it. Especially in social situations.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer.
The Slayer. Oh. Oh, ADHD, but appreciate the advice. And that is something I would like to be able to empathize with it. I've often wished that, maybe in the future this will happen, but I've often wished that I could just take a pill and experience a mental disorder for like a day. Just to really feel what it's like and have that empathy. Because you can read about it, you know, but and hear people sort of talk about life circumstances, but yeah. Take Dexedrine for 3 days and have a psychotic break. It's not worth it, trust me. I mean, I do. I know, I trust you intellectually. But, I don't know. Still want to know. Don't actually, please. Definitely not worth it. Yeah, when everyone says, who's been living with it their entire lives, that even one day is not worth it. You gotta believe it. Then when you take the pill to have a normal day, yeah. I lucked out in that regard. I lucked out in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. Just be who you are. Yeah. That's, I guess it's not really like, it's not so much like, maybe this won't come off super well. Like, it's almost not, it's not empathy for the sake of learning how to be a better ally, or to some degree maybe to better support people or make them feel like they're more understood. But yeah, mostly just for the, just the sheer empathy of it. Like, I've never had an experience where my brain was like projecting or hallucinating things that I knew were real or thought were real, and I would like to have that experience too. Oh shoot, I should be chainsawing more. I would like to have at least one hallucinogenic experience to really understand the powers of my mind to create realities that don't exist, you know? LSD is good for that. Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I feel like for some reason I feel like I should just be able to jump up to that. Oh, that's why. There we go. I don't know if that's an I or an L, but Ian Guillaume. Ian Guillaume? Hope I'm saying either of that right. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Get LSD on PS1. Honestly, as a day is not enough. Try a month where you have shit to do, but you avoid it day after day because it brings you anxiety, and when you do manage to muster the motivation to start, you can't focus and give up. You get more anxious about the deadline, hits you, overwork yourself to the bone, or it doesn't get done, then you hate yourself. You feel worthless and just spiral off a cliff. I have experienced enough people that have that sort of, I guess, executive disorder or something where, yeah, if they're about to start a task, they put it off because of the anxiety of starting the task. And then the next day, the anxiety's back and it's higher. So you put it off again. So then it's this cycle of like each time you do it, you have shame that you weren't able to push yourself into doing it again. But since that shame builds and builds, it becomes easier and easier to put it off again and again and again. And then it gets to where, yeah, you can't just do basic things, like reply to an email. That's homework? To some degree, yeah, but I believe pretty fundamentally that it is just different for other people. It's trying to obtain a perspective that you aren't directly equate to understanding. It's not capable of empathy, more than the direct means to empathize. 1-to-1. It has a weird barrier. Huh. Oh, okay. I grew up in a pretty wild household. Learning what was normal sent me for a loop. I'll go with Glory Hill one this time. Let's try it. Mephits, thank you for gifting 5 subs. With task starting anxiety, I can speak for myself and say it happens after I start. Then it's the fear of failure or rejection or incompletion. Thank you, Mephits. Messed up phrasing on that. Yeah, it's a bummer sometimes. Somebody will write out a really strong message, but then like 1 or 2 words get phone mushed, auto-corrected, and I'm like, I don't... Ooh, those can make all the difference sometimes. This is the 4th level. Doom Hunter Base. After this is when Doom Eternal starts. Game hasn't started yet. Fine. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have the gosh darn SSG. I can... As long as I got shotgun shells, I can get armor. Ah! There. Yeah, that Mancubus, he was out for that other demon, huh? Whatever, Mancubus ain't shit. Oh, that big explosion in the distance. There's another Revenant, I thought. Hard to relate on executive function struggles with ADHD. I unloaded and reloaded my dishwasher, made sure I ate something more than once, took my medication, and hooked up my new keyboard. But I've also been working 50-plus hour weeks for the last 2 to 3 months. So, damn, dude. Ooh. Yeah, you're... I think if you've been working 50 to 60 hour weeks, you're absolutely excused for letting a couple of things slide. What the fuck? Oh, he put a shield behind me. Okay. Carcasses can actually be little assholes. They can actually do phenomenal amounts of damage in short range. Which is weird. You would think they'd be more of like a support demon, but no, they can still kill your ass. Paco Jazztorius. Thanks for the sub, man. Helped a lot while studying for the bar. Oh! Hopefully that means you passed the bar, or you're about to. Michael Fett, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Look at those snake guys. Yeah, snake girls. Nestortis. Thank you for the prime. There we go. What are some good video game novelizations? Huh. I've always heard The Fall of Reach is a really good video game adjacent novel. Apart from that, I can't really think of many. There was a Dragon Age book. I think there was a Dead Space book. Can't really vouch for their quality, though. Yeah. Nah, Blow Magic, it's alright. You can misgender the Whiplash all you like. I'm not gonna judge you. They're all demons, and they're all demons to the Slayer. The Slayer doesn't see genders. He just sees the scope of a super shotgun. Oh, no, for a while? Ah, okay. I bet you got it. I bet you got it. Oh, there's a God of War now? Really? Huh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there's a Halo book that's a retelling of the first game? Yeah, that doesn't sound very interesting. The story of the first game wasn't a whole lot going on. Especially if it's just a narration of what Master Chief is doing. Oh, Obi Fizzle. Thank you for the sub. Resub. I will keep on slaying for sure. I mean, this is the run, so I gotta. I can start buying... I'm gonna go with this. I use the sticky grenade launcher a lot, even this far into the run. So I might as well start buying upgrades for it, especially ones that like anything that increases AOE, anything that means you just might kill a few more demons. Also, it makes the launcher sound way more angry. Foomp. Oop. Is it possible to chainsaw a Marauder? It is not. Marauders are immune to basically everything. You can't chainsaw them, you can BFG them, You just have to be good enough to actually hit them with it, because they're very good about blocking. They're immune to the Crucible. Yeah, you gotta shoot them. You gotta shoot them to death. If you want to tag him with a BFG, that takes about as much work as it takes to hit him with any other gun. So you may as well just not waste the BFG cell. Yeah, Marauders are real shit, man. And there's lore reasons why, so don't come in here with that. Lore's the only thing that matters.
Not the Slayer who brought the demons to us. The Con Maker has you to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
Suffering. Little turd. What a little turd. Ooh. Fuck! I got stuck on the ramp! Back up! What the? Somehow, I don't know how, somehow, a fucking grenade from the Arachnotron bounced all the way up the ramp and was just like hanging in the air above me. That's all I can figure. What even killed you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a bouncy shot from the Arachnotron that somehow ricocheted all the way up the ramp. And was just hanging out, man. The grenades are so bouncy now. It's getting late. I got some other stuff I gotta work on. That's annoying, man. I feel like I didn't even really get... Thought it was your own rocket? No, I don't think so. Thought I got them all clear, but... Ah, well. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. That's Doom for you. I can't rain all the time. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. Was it my own rocket? Rewatch the clip. Is there a way to do that on Twitch? I don't think you can. It was a nade from the spider. The bounce was insane. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's the thing. No matter how good you are at this game, there's still some just random chance that'll just zap you because the game is on that edge of a knife. Now, like, again... The idea being, if I didn't get hit before that, I could have taken the explosion and been fine, but I got stuck on a ramp, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, you resubbed Stinky Pancake? Oh, your alert didn't show up. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for the resub. And thank you for watching. Yeah, that was a run to learn on. I'll say that. And it did feel good playing at a higher frame rate again, so I feel good about that. But thank you guys for watching. Fun day. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. I think tomorrow is Witcher Day. I think I put it down as a Witcher Day. I need to get back into Witch. Need to Witch. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up Blood and Wine again tomorrow. What? No, I didn't want to restart. No! Dang it. I gotta wait for this to... I gotta wait to at least start seeing the planet. Is it a new playthrough of Witcher 3? No. It's one I've been ticking away at ever since like for about a year now. Playing through Witcher 3 and its completeness.
Until it is done.
Can you not... You have to, like, skip and then quit? There. No, I wanna... There. I wanna see how close I am to getting a Doom Guy spooky skin. That's what's important right now. That's what the world needs. Doom Guy spooky skin. Wait, did I get it? No. Oh, I gotta... Ooh. Okay. Okay. Alright. That looks pretty delightfully evil. I'll go with that. 'Tis the season. That's what we're gonna see. Oh, I'm so close. Okay. I have 160 booster XP, so that's useful. I gotta play more battle mode so I can put boosters on people that actually still play. Jeez. I wanna get spooky. Look how spooky he is. He's got a little skelly on. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want it. Alright. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with Witcher 3. And I'll see you guys then. Or not. Hopefully you have a good week either way. Bye, everybody.